Welcome back to Oaken Tower Ranked, and let's see if we can make something fancy here. Yeah, no, I hate that. I hate everything. What is that for a start? We'll just go for double bow axe, and we hope we triple the bow and go crazy with that. We could have also went for new strategy, which is you buy what is it called? The goblet, the gold goblet. By the way, it's like the 22nd of June right now, so it's really far in the past because I'm just playing a lot. But yeah, a new strategy is to buy the goblet turn 1, and then on turn 2 you sell it and level up twice to get a bunch of epics. I don't want to do that, okay? Do we go for gold? That just feels like it's too late. How about we just go for a bunch of bonus damage, huh? So we have bleed now, we have burn now, we have poison now, you just crit, you will give us gold. You don't do anything in the fight, by the way. There should be enough to win this. Perfect. And I like to see that early on. Now the problem is our build is so random. I honestly don't know what I want to do with this. Well, yeah, none of these matter all too much. I mean, this wouldn't be bad, but I think what I'll do is I will just level up, and we rush level ups to get the better things, right? Yeah, I think that makes more sense. We should, in theory, win this, but it's looking bad because this spear is dealing so much damage, so I don't know if we'll be able to get this in time. We pretty much need to crit with everything all the time, which we are not. Yeah. That spear is mental. I love that spear. Pirate. You know what? No, let's go for triple. That sounds better. I don't like anything here. Okay. That is a triple. Let's see what we get. It's an epic. Start of combat permanently reduce cooldown. Or we get a ginormous amount of bleed. Or we go for shield build. That would also be funny. I think I will go for this one though. Elven. Now the problem is, we don't have anything Elven. So the cooldown is only going down by 0.2. But let's hope that we find a few Elven things that we can turn this crazy. We want to give it more multicast, we want to give it damage. We need a book that scales up damage on Elven items. We need an orb that scales up its attacks. We need crit. We have a lot of requirements, but this is pretty much a one-man army. And then maybe what we need is, oh, we can't give it bleed. Well, we need something though. Maybe we get the potions on day 9. We'll lose this, that is sad. Yeah. But -2 is still okay, except that our HP sucks for that. So, let's look for Elven. There's the buff, nice. Yeah, we moved these out. I don't know why I didn't put it even in there. It's kind of funny though. So now you trigger a lot faster, that's good. Do we want to look for the Elven Orb? The odds of us finding that right now are near 0, like this early. Let's put you here. We'll give the bow crit, I guess. Yeah, sure. We don't have any more money, but we can still level up, so I will do that. Okay, that was a very good progress. Because this one will just get faster and faster and faster. My only concern is that we don't make it in time and die. Because we really need to get the Elven Orb, and the Elven Orb needs a while to get going. And it doesn't look like we'll win this fight. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, they have quite a strong build. I had a similar build just a moment ago, and it just demolished the enemies. Except my Paladin's Hammer was way stronger. Not that. The Healer's Oath, because I got this combo in the very first starting shop. Let's hope for the best here. We are actually quite a lot stronger than before. Yeah, look at this. Oh my god. That was crazy. Okay. It looks spooky, but hopefully we are fine. I will go for the instant experience that we could level up here. Yeah, there's nothing good in here. That means I will sell you. I will level up. And now we look for Elven. Yeah, this would be cool, but we can't make use of that is the problem. Removes 1 second cooldown could be interesting, you know. Yeah, sure, let's go. Scheiße. Wait. No. We can do that. Okay, I have to think for a moment. We definitely go for you. Let's put that here. Do we want to give it crit right now? Yeah, we want to give it crit, and we'll reduce the cooldown here. Now for you, is the bow better? 60 damage every 2.8 seconds. That feels a lot better, right? I mean, this one gives bleed is the thing, but it takes very long. I think the bow will deal more damage. And we will freeze... Do we freeze that? Because we can double trigger this, you know. That's actually better than this one. And we can use the time on this one once we are done with the crit. We just want to get the crit to 100%. Let's hope this is enough. This enemy looks insanely weak, but I usually underestimate people really well. Oh, they just got the legendary and they're scaling it up now. Okay, that's a perfect time for us. Nice, I like it. How many elven items do we have? 1, 2, 3. So I kind of want to get rid of the bow just to get another elven item and make this even more insane. They also have no HP, so funny enough we would have lost this fight, as you can see. But we got 2 bonus triggers out of this now, and that makes a ginormous difference. Okay. Honestly, I feel like I shouldn't do this. Okay, I want to look for a very cheap elven item. None of these are... Well, that's actually really cheap. Perfect. Nice, I love it. Okay, so now we get 0.8 second cooldown, which is nice. We are still scaling crit. Why is the crit only at 35%? I thought we had a little bit more at this point. Okay, so I think we have enough damage to win this, but it will be a very, very close fight. Like a ridiculously close fight, but we'll get another trigger here. We are constantly triggering this for bonus damage. Like, do you see how close it is? But as long as we crit a bunch, we'll be fine. Okay, we get the bonus life now. That means we can scale a bunch more. That is very, very important that we reach this point. Okay, and I think our build, we'll keep it as it is. I don't even know how to improve this build. I mean, we can triple, but I think we just go for the next level. And now we look if we can find something to triple here. Okay, honestly, I will go for the necklace. Trigger your item start of combat effect. You know, that this just gets the cooldown very quickly. I think that's worth it. We don't need more. Oh, I'm totally blind to you, my friend. I don't even know if we want to upgrade that, because I don't think that does a lot, right? It just increases the cooldown, but maybe it gives us a bonus attack, which is worth something, right? Yeah, sure. So now it has 1.8 seconds. Nice. And I think I want to level up here. What do you have? Upgrade an epic item. Okay, this may look stupid, but I definitely think the Elven Orb is actually better. You know, because again, this one doesn't really do a lot. And yes, I wanted to level up, but now I'm like, no, I don't want to level up. We could go for crit bonus damage. This just takes a while. But we could definitely do that. Maybe in the future. I'll think about it. So you only cost 40, which means we can roll for... I can't sell these. Never mind. Okay. Sure. Let's go. Poison takes a lot of time to get going. That is perfect for us. Now the problem is we actually reached a point where we deal so much damage that I can't stack up the blade with the Elvish Orb. So that's a bit of a meme. Which does mean the first fight where we will be able to stack it up is a fight where the enemy is super strong. So I want to make sure that I level up. You're almost maxed out. That means this one here can leave. And we will just put a second one in, I guess. That doesn't even make a lot of sense. Like, I'll admit that. Yeah, I will just go for the horn already as preparation. Sure. 5500 HP. You are building up a poison build with decent damage, but we should have way more damage than that. Yeah, we just don't get the Elven Orb to trigger. That is annoying. I mean, it seems to almost permanently attack, right? So the real question is, do we even need it? And I don't feel like we need it. How do we improve this build, though? I think we just triple the Warhorn and that's it. Crystal, Elven and Moon. Yeah, let's just go for the Warhorn. Oh my god, you have no HP. Like, funny enough, I don't know if this is enough to win the game. I wouldn't expect that. At the same time, though, not even our crit is triggering right. I could just give it more multicast with this. Like, listen, the Warhorn will never go off, let's be honest, right? Give your crystal items, but you're not crystal, sadly. I just want to give this +1 attack, you know? That would be great if we could get the orb to ever pop off, you know? Like, I feel like if we actually do get into a fight... Okay, let's do this. If we actually get into a fight where we pop off, then we want to make sure that it matters. And this will matter. Okay. We may actually have found our fight. Oh, you need to go off. You need to go off, my friend. Oh my god, 10 attacks. That was clutch and perfect preparation decks. And we still had a life, by the way. We were not at risk of dying. Now we are done. There's no reason to use the Elvish Orb anymore. We could technically do this, you know, and hope that we find another fight that lasts long enough for bonus damage. But at this point, I kinda just want to level up. Yeah, but I guess this is still fine, right? 10,000 HP, not even that much damage, trigger start of combat. We are way stronger than that, oh my god. Yay, the damage went off, but the rest didn't. That is... What just happened, right? There was... Huh. We didn't have to do anything for that win. The thing is, we had so much more power in us, how much stronger we could have gotten, but we couldn't scale because we were so strong. You would need to find a way to make this weaker. Then you first get the Elven Orb, and then you actually keep this in your inventory, and then you scale this. Maybe. Okay, so yeah, I think this is the best way of doing it, because this will permanently attack either way, so we really don't need more on it. I don't know if when you have too much attacks, it just saves them and keeps going. Like that you do multiple attacks at once. But here, hey, at least we scale up its damage, you know, like stupid. So this will now get triggered 5 times. Yep, that is a lot. Bam. Huge amount of bonus damage. This is such a weird game. Like, we weren't able to scale this up at all. No crit, no multi-hits, and except for the one fight there, right? And that only because the enemy was like the biggest tank build possible. Oh my god. 19 triggers. Do you see this though? If we ever got into a really long fight with a tanky dude, do you understand how many triggers we could have had on this weapon? Like, how much do we have after this trigger? 29. Oh, I would have loved to see that pop off. Ooh, I see something elven here. I don't see anything else I like. You know what? I'll just go for it. That is moon. There's even more. Do I keep... No. Believe in the heart of the cards, okay? Oh, there's a goblet. You know what? Let's get the bonus money in. Yeah. Oh, Milk would love to fight against me right now. Okay, this will take a while, a hot second. So the idea is pretty much, we need to get something elven like the spear maybe. And we buff up its damage like stupid. Alternatively, if we get lucky on day 4, we can also get an elven bow. I believe it is, that has multicast 4. I'm actually not sure if it was elven. But if we get that with the bonus damage, especially upgraded, we will catapult its damage up to infinity. Now, optimally speaking, we find another goblet. That would be cool. Nice. The greedy start from Dex. So, we will go for you. I have 25 money. I mean, that's exactly what I need. That means I have to get rid of my money, which is not that great. I could also... No, we don't go for money. Alternatively, we can also give this dagger all of the damage. It's elven, it's crystal. That sounds way better than the spear, right? The problem is it doesn't attack that much. Nah, let's not do that. We just look for a second spear now, and that is perfect. That is a very slow build. So we have enough time to trigger us a bunch. Oh, I get triggered. You see that? I got triggered. Yeah, I know. Very entertaining decks, I know. Well, 12 bonus damage though, that is nice. 15 bonus damage. Can we do one more? Easy. 18 bonus damage. Close fight, almost won. Sadly, we didn't. See no reason why. Priest, I probably have to roll a bunch. Because we need to find another spear. Okay. Never mind then. I will actually take the healing here in hopes this saves me a bit. The level up is probably worth more, but we get 200 per day, so I don't want to level up right now. Ooh, that looks like a really good decision by Mr. Dex to get the bonus healing in. Because this will extend the fight by quite a lot. It's not about winning. It's about having more procs on these spears. And what we need next is we need to get the Elven Orb. So when we combine something, we have to be level 3. That is very important. Do we actually win this? I honestly thought we wouldn't. But it doesn't look that bad. Because they get 2 bonus damage every time this goes off. But every time this one goes off, we get plus 6 damage, right? Yeah, we have this. Nice. One more trigger, maybe? Perfect. Love it. I wonder how much the healing made a difference here. Because the healing goes up every single time it gets cast. Blacksmith. Oh, give this weapon crit? Ooh, sure, let's do that. That sounds amazing. I guess crit is another thing that I really want to have on these. So, let's get that. And now we just look to level up as fast as possible, that we get to epics. I expect us to lose this. But maybe we can do it. I don't even want to combine them right now, because we get way more out of the spyglass if we have 2 individual ones, you know. We get 10% instead of 5%, and 5% takes very long to go up. 10% on the other hand is very, very, like, it's a lot to get to 100%. Yeah, we already have 55% crit, and we almost won that fight, Jesus. Oh, there's nothing in here that I care about. Let's make 1 bonus gold, and let's just level up, perfect. So next round we'll look for the how to grow to combine that, and then we want to have the Elven Orb, very important. I mean, I feel like we have decent damage. We just need multi-triggers. Permanent multi-triggers though. Ah, we lose this. Oh my god, this was about to attack, I'm pretty sure. That was so close, I like it. That saved us 3 HP. Chronomancer is also interesting. We could trigger this a lot faster. Alternatively, we could give this cooldown, but you know what? I'll actually do that. I usually don't do that, but because the cooldown is already so low, I feel like we heavily benefit out of that. Now we have to look for the book though. Or we just naturally find an Elven Orb. That could also happen. Okay, I don't want that. That's too expensive. Perfect. Elven Orb. Ooh, you didn't listen to me. When this or dagger triggers, gain 2 gold. That's a spear. Maybe we can't really do that. Whenever a frosty item triggers, permanently gain bonus crit. Trigger your frosty items. I mean, oh, that's probably as bad as possible right now. Yeah, I will just sell that. And get you. You know, that we just keep scaling. It's like, don't ask me, okay? I don't think it's a great idea, but it's an idea. Can I just get the Elven Orb, please? Okay. Let's hope for the best. If I don't get the Elven Orb very soon, we have a problem. Like, we fall off so fast. And the Elven Orb pretty much multiplies our damage. And we need to triple this one. It's still important, or it's still not bad, to scale up this one. Down here, right? Because when we combine them, the damage gets combined. And they do have a lot of damage. And they already have 100% crit, so we don't even need the spyglass anymore. I can get rid of that. Oh, you're so annoying that you heal so much. So that means I now need to get the triple into an Elven Orb. If I don't get exactly that, we are pretty much like we lost. And it may even be too late because it takes 7 seconds to trigger the Elven Orb. Okay, well, let's look. I still need to have the triple though. Please. 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 Perfect. Okay, we have a chance. This doesn't mean a lot, but we do have a chance. Gain a plain copy of a spear to the right. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We want to scale up the damage instead. Venom Strike would help us out a little bit. Let's be greedy and go for gold. I really shouldn't do that, by the way. But it is what it is, and we also give this one no damage. Can I sell this? 15. Do we have... This is a dagger. I mean, that would be way better to get that. I'm willing to sell this into a dagger, sure. Because that gives us bonus money out of this one, right? And let's be honest, it doesn't make a big difference. Ooh, that looks good. The Elven Orb needs to trigger, though. It didn't trigger. Because you were too weak. Are you kidding me? Or we are too strong? Ew, well, now we have a bonus life, so that's very good. But not getting a bonus on this is really bad. Like, you can't even imagine how bad that is. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. I would say we'll just level up, and then we look for something that helps us out a bit. Bleed, money. You know what, I'll just go for money. I'll stay greedy because I just leveled up. We got a lot stronger. This dude is also really strong, but this time I hope we get the Elvish Orb off, and this will increase the damage of this by quite a lot. Okay, but we need to get going, otherwise we die. Okay, nice. Now we have a double attack, so this doubles our damage output. We don't have the healing anymore, and it's noticed. Okay, good enough. You know what? I'm happy about that, because we just made so much money out of this. Just thanks to the Midas one. That is weird. Upgrade an epic item. So you don't have to say that again. We'll do it. Now, there is a legendary that I wished we could have. But we will not find the legendary is the problem. Yeah, we'll just get a bunch of money instead. So, that is the one that I meant. Because now we can give this multicast. Permanently. Multiple times. Whenever this goes off, it's now double. And if the fight would last long enough, it would be triple. Oh my god, 700 damage. 1000. Oh my god, we are so dead. We are so dead. Can you please go off? Oh no, don't go off. Don't go off because otherwise we are dead. Jesus, we almost died. That would have been so much damage. Yeah, look at this. 1600 times 2, 3200. This one also crits. Sucks that our Elvish Orb didn't go off, but we just have to find one fight that takes very long. And you know how to find fights that take very long? You just level up a bunch. Why does everyone have this? But you have no crit on anything. Except for this one, but that doesn't matter. We may actually be, like, we may actually do this now. He also has enough HP. So this is now double triggered. I don't know if we go to +4 or +5. Alter, hör doch auf mit deinem Damage, du Knödel, ey. We have way too much damage, and the problem is I need time. Because once we face like the super duper strong enemies, then I'm just gonna get blasted away out of existence, you know. So even though this looks good because we are winning, I really need to build this up. Okay. Don't kill him now. Yes! ×6! So it was only a ×2 that it went off, and it may be wasted to keep trying to do this. But I'll keep trying, because this is our biggest damage increase. Oh my god, I love this. That is also good, if I can triple that. It's like, you know, sometimes the game is just working for me. Okay. Sure. Sure. We can't really go for this in a good way. Let's just make sure that we focus on leveling up, that I don't do something stupid. That looks like a long fight. Mate, listen here, okay? I love how much you're into this. However, if we fight a very strong fight, you'll get demolished. So please, take a break. Just a little bit. That at least we can get bonus damage on you. Like one thing, right? Just bonus damage, not a lot. Okay, that looks like a long fight. We almost got the bonus damage. Okay, this is fine. Honestly, We kind of reached a point where I can't even complain about it anymore. Where I'm like, yep. We just did that, you know. I will roll for a teeny tiny bit. We could... No, we can't go for cooldown. Honestly, like, most of our build, we don't need that. We don't need the entire left side. The only thing we need is the right side. Funny enough. So I will just take the money. Cookie. We have... Oh, you have a lot of HP. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's actually strong. See, but this is what I was talking about, why you were doofus. Because you were doofus, now we are so far behind and just lose. Ugh. We need to find someone who needs some time to build up. We will also take you to heal a bit. What else could we need? Wait. I know what we need. Come on. None of these are what I'm looking for. Seriously? Yes! Okay. Okay. Oh. Let's be honest, the shield will not do anything for us, right? Okay. I think this is the way to go. Just give it more cooldown to trigger it a lot more, right? I think this makes the most sense. No! But let's be honest, that was an amazing build. Like, for just being a common spear, that was actually amazing. I love it. So, do we just do this now? What we wanted to do? Let's do it. I mean, honestly, it was a fun run. I really like that. It was goofy, it was fun. I love it. And now you'll see the majestic power of the Elvish Orb getting multiplied. The problem is really it takes too long. Like, we needed this early on, but our weapon was just too strong. But now it has 12 multicast. Do you see that? And watch when the next time it goes off, it's ×8 bonus, right? Well, it's kind of insane. It's actually really mental. Yeah, there we go, 20 times. Is it permanent now? It's actually permanent now. I think we get another trigger. I don't know if melee attacks can overlap or not. Wow. 30 times trigger. Jeez, Louise. I would have never imagined, though, that our main problem would be that we just have too much damage to scale up, and then we get destroyed by the enemies. I don't even know how I would have fixed that, to be honest. Yeah, I would have needed to give the Elvish Orb cooldown, but 0.1 each time it goes off, the other one is not worth it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.